Hey y'all, I ain't nobody. I'm just a random black chick on the internet, but I'm compiled a list of my top 10 favorite YouTubers. I made this list because these are the people that I usually go to whenever I am looking for something to binge watch on YouTube. For example, after my surgery, I wasn't able to do too awful much anything other than watch a bunch of YouTube videos. So here is the list of my favorite YouTubers. Yay. Oh, and these are in no particular order. Okay. All of them are number one to me. So this isn't a hierarchy thing or anything. They're all my absolute favorites. All of these channels will be listed in the description below if you want to check them out. And last but not least, they all have one thing in common. I'm going to have a bonus one, an honorary mention at the end. But before I say who that is, I want you to try to guess what all of these people have in common. First up on the list is Jalopy Bungus. I don't know if I'm even saying that right, but he's the guy that says it's about to get surgical, right? So he does like a ton of Kendrick Lamar stuff, a lot of Kendrick and Drake beef stuff, but he also does a lot of other things too. It's just at the height of it, he was doing a lot of those videos. So that was pretty interesting to me. You guys know, well, for the handful of people that actually know who I am, again, just a random black chick on the internet, okay, guys? But for the few people that actually know who I am, know that I like Kendrick Lamar. Like he's definitely on my Mount Rushmore of rappers. So I really enjoy his content. And I like how he says it's about to get surgical. And then he gets really surgical. It's not just a tagline. Like he really do be getting surgical with it. Armand Wiggins, be bringing the tea. Armand Wiggins, be bringing the tea. I don't want to put any of their intros or outros or anything in this because I don't know about copyright stuff. But Armand Wiggins, be bringing the tea. Legitimately, okay? If you have not seen any of Armand Wiggins' stuff, oh my God, but especially this Diddy child. I mean, like, he is amazing at a lot of things. And here's the thing, I'll say this. He has like this 60-day cleanse manifestation program, and I caught some of it. Let me say that. I caught most of it, not all of it though. And I didn't do the cleanse with him. I'm gonna do the cleanse coming up. Like he's doing another cleanse. I'm gonna do that the next one that he does. Hopefully, fingers crossed, if my doctor gives me the okay to do that. I did notice while watching that not a whole lot of people not as many people were watching like his positive content versus like the messy stuff that he gets into. He's real good with the messy. He's so good with the messy. But I understand that like when you get placed in a box, it doesn't leave a whole lot of room to expand into more things that you're interested in. So good luck to Armand with that, because I totally understand how hard it is to just break free out of a box that other people put you in. But if you haven't seen his coverage on the Diddy case, definitely check that out. Listen, my mom, who is 73 years old, well, let me take that back. She's 72. She will be 73 this year. She gonna get me for saying that. But my brother ended up convincing her to watch it. Now you got to think, this is a Southern Baptist Christian woman, okay? And she said, I watched 2 episodes. I was like, in its entirety? And she's like, yeah. I said, did you like it? No, he was in his underwear. Yeah, Mom, because he's funny. Merge production. He does what's called the Heisenverse, right? And it's not every single video on his channel, but most of the videos on his channel are what ifs about the Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul series. So what if, Walt killed Tuco Salamanca? What if Gus Fring won? What if, it's just a lot of what ifs, right? And you would think like, okay, how many what ifs could someone do out of these 2 series, right? Well, let me take that back. Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, and El Camino, okay? So you would think like there's only so many ways that you can remix things. No, go check out his channel. Let me tell you something about Merge Productions, right? So when my daddy passed away, I fell into a spiral, but I was also trying to get out of my head, and honestly, that channel was one of the main channels that really helped me get through that. And now, I'm sorry, I keep bringing up the surgery, but the downtime that I had before the surgery and the downtime that I had after the surgery, like I was watching nothing but. Then he went live and and mentioned that he has like a membership channel, like he has membership. So I didn't even know that. So I went ahead and got the membership That's the only membership that I have on YouTube. I don't have any, I'm not a member of anybody else but Merge. And come to think of it, I think I've only watched like 2 videos on that membership. I'm a catch up, I'm a catch up, I'm a catch up. But he is absolutely amazing with these videos, like the theories that he be coming up with. You know, he doesn't, like he does the, just go watch it. Just go watch it. I would love to insert clips, but once again, I don't know how people be with their copyright stuff. And I got a whole list on here of people. So we just gonna play it safe. Go and watch Merge Productions, because I swear to God, if you like Better Call Saul, Breaking Bad, El Camino, if you like those series, definitely check that out. Okay, so next we have Savvy Sabs. What she does is, well, actually, let me take that back. I'm gonna lump these two together. Okay. I don't even know if they know each other, but I watch them just as frequently. Anytime I see either one of these popping up with a video, I'm right there, right? So Savvy Sabs and Tabitha Speaks, they both do a lot of political commentary. Now, both of these channels, well, let me take that back. Tabitha Speaks is more liberal based, and I mean like wide spectrum of liberalism. That's the word. Savvy is more like, she's more of an independent. And I like that about her, because it's like, she's not finna go with literally everything that everybody says liberally speaking. Not to say that Tabitha Speaks does that. Both of these women have just great takes, and honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I've been more informed politically by both of these women than any other platform, than MSNBC, CBS, BBC, Al Jazeera. I'm more politically informed by these two women than anybody else. And again, I lump them both together as one, not because it's like I'm just trying to, you know, put them together. They're two very, very different people. I'm going based off of how often I click. Okay, so next up on the list is Zevi. You know the guy, and he'll be talking about a celebrity. We'll use me as an example, right? Let's hope that this video never, ever comes out. But he'd be like, well, Marissa had a problem. And then he goes in depth with an issue or a problem that this particular celebrity had that maybe not everybody knew about. And now he started off on TikTok. I did not find him on TikTok. These are my YouTubers, okay? So everybody on here is on YouTube. I believe he started off on TikTok and then transitioned over to YouTube Shorts. And so now he has a podcast, right? Called That He Had a Problem. He does the podcast with his sister as the producer, and I love the back and forth. Those two actually remind me of my last 2 kids. But I really like their dynamic. I like their back and forth. I really just like the way that they do their channel. So it's really fun. It's super fun. And she, you know, she'll come in to interject a few times and whatnot. I would like to see her on screen like more often. She's more like behind the scenes. I'm the producer. I'm doing all of the things back here, and he's the talent. But I don't know. I would like to see her more on screen, so that way I can, you know, really see their dynamic in full, versus, you know, him just talking to her off camera. But either way it goes, I love that channel. Like, I love those two. I love them together. They are so adorable. And I don't know why I'm talking about them like they kids. They're kids to me. To me, they're kids. I'm old as hell. But to me, they're children. But they're not children. They are both grown as adults that make really, really, really good content. So please go and check them out. Y'all better be hitting the wine glass. Oh my God. I used to not like Tasha K. Honestly, I really feel like it's because she used to talk about some of the celebrities that I really, 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 really like. And I didn't like that she was talking about them. But then years will go by, and then everything that she said about said celebrity is coming to pass, and you just like, oh, she was right all along. Oh, she was right all along. So anyway, I like Tasha K now. About Tasha K's website, where you can get all of the unfiltered tea and all of that, I can't remember the price of it. It's not much. It really isn't. Every now and again, I will go and purchase a membership on that website, because she be having some stuff on there. And then when the membership will go by, and then I'm broke as hell, don't have no money to see no more stuff. And then she'll be like, I got this interview. It's already up. Damn it, bitch. Damn it. I gotta miss it. But that's okay, because Fuckery Fridays And the oh shit, I didn't write it down. Did I? Damn, I didn't write down what the name of the talent show is, but the talent show that she be doing, the live talent show, oh my God. First of all, that is such an ingenious fucking content idea to have people come up. She'll have people come on and it's like it's a talent show. Like anybody can do it. Anybody, I could go up there and be like, I got a talent. Here we go. Some people get up there and do poetry. Some people get up there and sing. Some people get up there and rap. Some people get up there and just do whatever. And it's fun because it's like, you remember that, you may not, I don't know how old you are, but depending on how old you are, back in the day, we used to have a show called Showtime at the Apollo, right? And it would not, I don't know if anybody could just be up there, but it seemed like they was just taking anybody up there. And if you was bad as hell, like if you were really bad, you got up there and you started singing and you could not fucking sing at all, the crowd will fucking boo you. And then Sandman will come out with his cane and knock you off the motherfucking stage. That shit was amazing. We don't have that shit no more. Now we have like, you know, okay, American Idol, right? American Idol. American Idol used to be just anybody can go up there. Now you pretty much damn near have to be a professional to get up on there, right? And you got 3 judges that are critiquing you. The crowd isn't gonna boo you. You know what I mean? Like I have not seen this type of thing since Showtime at the Apollo. So it's real fun. Obviously, like she's a judge and she has 2 other people as judges. So it's a panel of 3 judges. But the live chat, oh baby, the live chat be live chatting, and it's amazing. And then when she'll get the chat to vote on the people that, you know, win. And I think you win like, it's like $500 and a chance to go with her on tour. When she goes on tour, you would be opening for her, or these would be the acts that would be opening for her, or whatever. So I don't know. It's genius, absolutely genius. And then of course, Fuckery Fridays. I be trying to catch her when she goes live, but I don't really know her schedule. To me, it seemed like she just be going live like how Beyonce drops her visual albums, you know, whenever the fuck she want to. So I be trying to catch it, but like half the time I'm in the middle of doing something and I end up missing the live. Make it make sense. Tell me how you feel in the jeans. Make it make sense. I absolutely love Mims. Mims, make it make sense. Is Mims. So Mims, okay, so I'm gonna be honest, I have not watched his Diddy Child breakdowns. I'm gonna be honest, I only watched 2 people on the Diddy Child breakdowns, okay? The first one is, what that white girl name? It's a white girl, she's a lawyer, she has the 2 pink puffballs. If you know who I'm talking about, please put it in the comments. But what she does is she'll go live like early as hell in the morning, and she'll be live damn near all day throughout the entire trial. And she at home, she chilling, but she's going through like all of the news sites that are updating, like, and everybody's updating super quick, and especially on Twitter. So she'll go on there and she'll read out the updates, and the updates are like, you know, what the prosecutor's saying, what the witness is saying, any objections, all of that stuff. So she goes through all of that, right? So I get the receipts from her, but then the actual show from Armand. I'm so sorry, Mims, but I for bringing up other people during your segment, but Mims got the receipts. Mims has the receipts on literally everything he reports on. And I really like the fact that, like, okay, so when he'll go live, he interacts with the chat and everything, but like when people disagree with him, like, and people can get ugly. Folks will get real ugly with it. Me personally, I'm the type of person that would be like, nigga, fuck you. I don't care. Like, I don't care what you got to, I don't care what you got to say. I'll go back and forth with somebody. Mims will not do that. Mims will not do that. He'll just be like, oh, okay, well, you disagree. Well, you reserve the right to disagree with what I got to say. And then he just moves on. He lets that shit just roll off like water. I would love to get to the point where I could act like that. Well, not act like that, react like that. He's very controlled. I like Mims. I like Mims a lot. Kempire. Kempire is another one. Kempire does the Diddy trial updates too. But again, I'm so sorry. Armand Higgins, be bringing the tea. I like Kempire. I love Kempire because of his professionalism. Kempire seems like, you know, like he be getting into some messy stuff every once in a while, but he seems like the type of dude that like could very easily transition from YouTube to like a regular news station. Like I could definitely see him as a news anchor on like Nightline or some shit like that. You know, like I love his professionalism. He's got this really healthy balance of being professional, reporting on super messy ass topics. Now, like, he does a lot of like the Real Housewives stuff. I've never seen a Real Housewife of anything. I don't watch that. I don't watch that. But a lot of the others, but like, from what I can tell, it's a messy ass show. But he'll be reporting on it like a real ass journalist. You really thinking, you know, like this is Walter Cronkite's protege or some shit. Like, he is amazeballs. I love him. I love him. I love him. I love him. Listen. Okay. Please don't be upset with me. This one, I will say, please do not be upset with me on this one. But it's The Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club has been problematic for a very, very long time. Okay? It has been. I'll say this much. I used to watch only a handful of the segments whenever Angela Yee was on. I never liked Angela. I never liked Angela Yee. I don't know why. But it was something about her. Like, I'm gonna be real. She acted real ditzy sometimes, and that shit pissed me off. Like, not understanding a whole lot of what was being said, or completely just like somebody will say something, but she in her head about something completely different, and then adds the same thing that this person just, that shit would piss me off so bad. Like, so bad. I did not like Angela Yee. I did not watch her podcast when she left. When she left, I was like, thank God. I actually started watching a lot more when she left. Then when they brought in Jess Hilarious, I was watching every day. Jess Hilarious is what keeps me watching. Jess Hilarious is what keeps me watching. And then when she went on maternity leave and they brought in Lauren LaRosa, like, I gave it a chance. I gave it a shot. But when Jess came back and Lauren was still there, I was very confused. Because I'm like, why is she still there? What is she doing? Why is she still there? I don't understand it. She took over Jess's segment. Now it's just Fix My Mess, where callers will call in about the problems, kind of like a Dear Abby for us older people. But it used to be Jess with the mess. Jess with the mess in my news is real. Like, I liked that she's not a fucking journalist, but she's reporting on journalism stuff. I like that because she's a comedian. So she's bringing that hilarious fucking flair to it. I like Jess Hilarious. Now, Lauren, I like Lauren's work ethic. I'll say that. I like her work ethic. I like the fact that she was like, you know what? There's an open seat and I'm going to sit here. When nobody else sitting here, I'm going to sit here. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And then I'm going to solidify this spot before somebody else say something. I'm a producer now. When she was on, when they were doing the round table, right? They did the little round, the red tabletop at the Breakfast Club, where they aired out everything that was going on after Jess went live. And oh my God, thank you for going live, Jess. Please do that some more. The next time you get pissed off, please go on live, because that was so entertaining. That was so entertaining. And she is so honest. She came back. She was like, I didn't even know my card was going to work to get into the building or whatever. But they all sat down and they talked about the issues that was happening. Now, when they came to Lauren, I don't know if Jess caught this or not. I don't think she caught it in the moment. But I think somebody brought it to her attention, because Jess be low-key, like, she really be low-key. You know what I mean? Like, she be low-key taking digs at Lauren. Like, not necessarily even on the show, but like, I watch her other content too. Like, she has shorts, and you know, I'm still trying to figure out when in the hell she gonna do her own podcast. She's been talking about doing her own podcast. Is it out? Is it out yet? I don't know. But with Lauren LaRosa's podcast, I don't know who the fuck is doing all of that. Oh, let me get back to this. Lauren, I did not like the way that she was like, well, you know, I'm the producer here and you are my talent. Ma'am, you just got here. Calm down. You just got here. Calm down. And we already don't like you because of that whole top dog law shit. I understand you probably cannot do anything about where that segment is being placed, but we all skip through it. Everybody skips through it. Everybody. Don't nobody stick around to watch that. Everybody skips through. We don't like the top dog law. We don't like them. And as a matter of fact, they're probably going to lose out on a lot of money because of that. Put it at the end. Like how Charlamagne has his at the end of Donkey of the Day. What is it? Donkey of the Day is sponsored by Renowned Injury something. Michael the Bull Lemonsaw. Don't be a donkey. Now, pound something from your phone. And because when you mess with the boo, you get the horns. Ding ding. Listen, I may not know it all by memory, okay? I may not know that whole ad, but listen, Michael the Bull Lamisoff, I know he getting the money. I watched that. I stayed to the end of Donkey of the Day to watch that too. It's part of the Donkey of the Day. You can't click off of the Donkey of the Day until you listen to Michael the Bull Lamisoff. Is it Lamisoft or Lamisoff? I don't know, but put it at the end, Lauren. Put it at the end. Another thing is, Lauren, you done had, now I'm talking personally, you have a whole ass podcast on your own personal channel where you go more in depth with the things that you can't get, where you go more in depth with the things that you can't get into on The Breakfast Club. It would be interesting. I watched one full episode, and I tried to watch the next one. I can't. I could not sit through it. Who is doing your editing? You're supposed to be the producer, right? Because Jess is your talent, right? So who is producing this? Are you producing this? Why don't you have better thumbnails? Nobody wants to click on a thumbnail where you're, and don't nobody know what you're talking about. Like, I don't know. I don't have the best thumbnails either, but honey, I'm not Lauren LaRosa, okay? I'm not on The Breakfast Club. I'm not on any radio station, okay? So do better. It is still problematic a little bit, but I stay watching because of Jess Hilarious. If Jess Hilarious were to leave again, I would stop watching. I would probably only click on the Donkey of the Days. I'm so serious. And also, I miss Tez. I miss Tez Lynn Figaro. I like the way that she delivered the news. I miss Tez. Okay. Last but not least, my favorite YouTuber, me. Duh. How the fuck you think I'm gonna make a whole ass video on my top 10 favorite YouTubers and not include myself? Duh. So anyway, I want you guys to figure out what it is that all of these people have in common. As a matter of fact though, I think one of them is not. I have to research. I got to research on whether or not this person also has things in common. There's at least 9 of these motherfuckers that got something in common. One is a maybe. I'm not 100% sure, but if you know what it is, or if you think you know where I'm going with this, put it in the comments. We have gotten to the honorable mention. I know he has a Twitter account. I'm not on Twitter. So when he posts like little inserts of things that he said, I be really trying to look at his profile picture, but I can't tell, but it is a faceless channel. So I don't know, but I do be listening to him a lot. And that's Hello Yassine. Hello Yassine does a lot of entertainment news. But why I like him so much is because when he's wrong, he will make a whole ass video on what he said that was wrong, why he felt the way that he felt, and the correction. Not a lot of people do that. And I respect the fuck out of him for doing that. So that's my top 10 list. You guys, I am 900 public watch time hours away from being able to have memberships. I already have 2 videos up. Yes, ma'am, I already have 2 videos up. Now, you're not going to be able to find it. They're private videos. But once I'm eligible, you'll be able to see them. I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently. So like, if I'm doing a video, if I'm working on a video or whatever, or even workshopping a video, I will put that up on the membership page and then it'll come out on YouTube maybe a week or 2 later. For those videos, you'll see the title. You'll see the title of the video, what it is, and all of that. And as a matter of fact, I got 2 more videos that I'm going to record today for the membership when I'm eligible. But those videos, you'll be able to see what the title is. For the members only videos, it'll only say members only and then a brief like synopsis of what the video may or may not be about. So the first video that I did is about my surgery. Everybody want to know, what did you get your surgery on? What's the recovery been like? Blah, blah, blah. Everybody want to know what it is. I keep telling y'all this personal. I'm not wanting to talk about it. I'll talk about it when I'm ready to talk about it. So I went ahead and made a video about all of the everythings about the surgery. It's already up. Help me get to that 900. I just need 900 more watch time hours. Okay. So that means go through some playlists, right? If you at work, right? Just press play on one of these playlists. Okay. And just let me get up there. Let me get up there. All right. Please. Pretty please. And I think maybe I might put out like videos where it's unedited. So a lot of times in my videos, I'll have to cut out a lot, like a whole lot, because I be saying crazy shit or things that might incriminate myself. or things that are just, I be talking about a lot of stuff. I'll be talking about a lot of people that you're not supposed to talk about. Okay, and then I have to cut it out of my videos. Those unedited, they'll be up on the membership and you'll be able to see it. So help me get to 900 more. I just 900 more. If every single body that is already subscribed watches one playlist, I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there quick, fast, and in a hurry. Okay, so I got plenty of interest in playlists. If there's not anything up here that you are interested in even watching, go to my channel, scroll over to the playlist. I promise you I will have something that you would be interested in. Okay, that's it for me, y'all. Bye.